My name is Donald Lemmond.
Donald Lemmond claimed to be a retired captain in the U.S. Army when he acted as the keynote speaker at Mohawk's Remembrance Day ceremony. But that was a lie. A spokesperson from the U.S. military has now confirmed that Lemmond was never in the military. That came as no surprise to Daniel Levinter. He volunteers with Canadian Heroes, which supports Canadian soldiers. He noticed inconsistencies with Lemmond's story.
We call them red flags. There's several little things that when put together makes you suspect or makes the actual service of the individual seem questionable. For instance, in this case, his drill was questionable, his uniform. His story at a lot of times not only changed, but it also had inconsistencies with the time period, as well as his medals, which were the big indicator for us. High declarations, worn improperly in some cases.
The college invited Lemmond to speak after being introduced to him through a citizenship ceremony.
We host swearing-in ceremonies twice a year, and those are actually organized by Citizenship and Immigration Canada. So they put on the event, they bring the speakers, and we provide the venue. So that's how we had been introduced to the speaker, and then we invited him to also talk at a Remembrance Day service. So definitely going forward though, we will be doing the vetting and the background checks ourselves, just to make sure that something like this does not happen again.
MC of the event, Sherry Levitt, was shocked and disappointed by the news.
He seemed really genuine, and like before the presentation he came up to me and he was like, "I'm so nervous," and I was like, "Don't be nervous, everyone appreciates what you're doing so much and they just want to hear your story." And now looking back on it, I guess it makes a little bit more sense why he was nervous if he was just lying.
Mohawk student Elisa Picarillo attended the Remembrance Day ceremony.
I feel like I was sitting in the audience and I literally was crying listening to the stories, and they had music playing and all this stuff. So it was really emotional for me. And now finding out that some of those stories were a lie is really hard to comprehend.
Donald Lemmond did not respond to a request for an interview. For Ignite News, I'm Kyle Williamson.